Hey guys, it's Dan. So I was just on the way up to the beach hut, so let's just go up there for coffee. And just while we're doing that, I was just running through some compound interest kind of returns, just to see what the returns were going to look like based on different numbers and different figures and all that kind of thing. And what was really interesting to me, I can't remember the exact numbers, but I'd suggest you go find a calculator that'll help you work out compound interest. But it was something like, you know, if you put £200 a month away, and I think the interest rate was about 6% over, I think it was 25 years. So from the age of 30 to 35, you ended up with like £224,000, 250 grand basically. And I thought that was really interesting. And I was just playing about with it. But then I extended it from the age of 30 to the age of 55 to the age of 65 instead, so just an extra 10 years. And actually, when you look at the return, it was over £500,000. It was almost double, in fact, even though it only just waited an extra 10 years. And it's like this idea that, you know, I'm 47 now, and I wish I could have gone back in time, and all that money that I've earned in my lifetime thus far, if I could have just saved £300 a month every single month, stuck it in an ISA, got 6% return, and I'm going to do a video shortly about how you get 6% returns, but we're all over the place. But something really basic, really simple, really slow, like for example the FTSE 100 has returned an average of 6.5% over the last 25 years, and that's an average. Okay, so some years are more, some years are less, and that's fine. That's how you get that average over 25 years. But there you go, there's your 6.5% over 25 years. So you just take £300 a month every month for the next, you know, if you're age 20, do that up until the age of 55, let's say, you'll have £1 million in that bank account, like in that ISA. It's all done tax-free, so you know you've got the ability to compound interest so much easier, because you're not getting hit with tax and losing tax. That money's about to get returned, and then you can take it out and it's tax-free. That's the whole point of having an ISA. Like, and this year you can put up to £20,000 into an ISA. Like, I mean, imagine that. 20 grand is, I don't know how much that is, £1,500 a month more or less. I think it's £1,666. Now just suppose, I've not done the numbers for this by the way, but just suppose you could put £1,666 away every single month, max out your ISA. Well, you know, from the age of 20 to the age of 55, that's what, 35 years, times that by £20,000, right there is 700 grand. Forget about compounding it. Now I actually did the numbers based on £3,000 a month, and I think the numbers came out at £75 million. £75 million. Oh, by the way, no, I'm getting mixed up on the numbers. It wasn't that. I did it if you could get a return on investment of 15% and you put £3 grand a month away, it was £75 million. And I know people going, well, you can't get 15% returns, and actually you probably could if you bought, did up and sell properties. You'd get more than 15% returns on that every year. Okay, so if you could put £3 grand a month into an asset class like that, where people were doing that kind of thing, then you could get that kind of return. But the point here is that you know, it's not to have these pie in the sky kind of numbers. It's interesting looking at those numbers to see what those numbers look like. But actually the idea is for you to go and have a look at, what are the numbers? What are your numbers? What about, you know, what if you're 27 and you can only afford £100 a month? You know, how's that going to look? What do your numbers need to look like? What if you were 27, £150 a month? What's that going to look like every month for the next 35 years? Like, go find a calculator and work it out. This is exactly what you need to be doing. Found the car park. So look, go find yourself a compound calculator go take a look at that. We're going to go to Beach Hut. We're probably going to go live on Facebook, so if you want to join me for that, then you can do. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, then you should be. And we'll probably download it and upload it to YouTube anyway, and hopefully you'll find me there. Alright, we'll speak to you on the next video. My name's Dan Latto.